I just want to thank everyone for coming that could come, and for our small social distancing event honoring Kathy Makahara's retirement. I want to first acknowledge Nimi Nike Home, opened up in 2002. Also recognizing Nike Seniors Healthcare and Housing Society, the staff, the volunteers, the residents, the families, the donors, and the board of directors, to whom we would not be here today without their service, guidance, resilient leadership. Now on to Kathy. Over her 30 plus years, Kathy has served the Nike community unconditionally. She is a builder, one of many who have sacrificed and devoted their time and energy to Nike Place and Nike seniors. Although we couldn't join today with a lot of teammates, friends, and gather and have a big event due to the restrictions of gathering, we were able to have a small sort of group together today to celebrate Kathy's retirement and the lasting legacy that she has left for us. I'm delighted to be here, and thank you for everyone that has joined us. Just a few words on what I have known Kathy to be and become, and I'd like to share some words of wisdom. Kathy is very dedicated and committed. She has lots of compassion. Her vision, her creativity is second to none. Something our society is fortunate to have and to celebrate with her today. She will begin a new chapter of her life, but will forever have a place here at Nike Home and Nike Place. A few more words on Kathy that I've had the privilege to work with Kathy on the Nike Seniors Board, with the golf tournament committee, and now transitioning into the executive director role over the last few months. She's been a mentor, a supporter, and such an important role model for me. And I will always call her whenever I can for advice and things. She's just a warm-hearted person, and I just wanted to thank her for everything that she's done for me as well, personally. As we celebrate her retirement today, there are a few people here that would like to say a few words about Kathy. So I'd like to ask Tara to come up, who's worked with Kathy for 16 years and has had that's a long-standing relationship to have. So Tara, come on up. Thank you.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
I feel quite charged. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. I'll speak loud so you guys can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be delivering this speech today. Today, we're here to celebrate the retirement of Kathy. On behalf of all the staff, seniors, and family members of Robert E. Nike Home, we'd like to thank you for your many years of service to the society. Your calm, kind, professional demeanor as the executive director always made staff, residents, and families feel welcome and comfortable to come to you with any problem, big or small. We have all seen how healthcare, independent living, and assisted living has changed and evolved over the years since Robert E. Nike Home opened. Your direction has impacted how well Robert E. Nike Home has been able to adjust and grow as a society as healthcare has changed. I might get a little teary on this one. This last year has been a challenge that I don't think any of us could have fully prepared ourselves for. Your leadership in starting our pandemic planning before we were getting direction from the health authority was proactive and based on the most current research. Your guidance, support, and leadership has been remarkable, keeping us all safe here at Nike Home. On behalf of all of us at Nike Home, We hope that you'll be able to do all the things you love to do in your retirement. I'm certain your family will be enjoying many delicious meals you have prepared. We hope you have time to travel safely, as I know there are many places you plan to see. I know you have often spoke about volunteering with our seniors for art programs. We look forward to welcoming our volunteers, including you, back to Nikkei Home in the months to come. To say you'll be missed seems like an understatement. Best wishes for your retirement. And we'll see you volunteering. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joanne. Next, I'd like to ask Gina, our former manager of resident service who just retired, to come up and say a few kind words as well. So Gina. I'll just replace you. Okay.
I have only a few words. Okay. I started working at Nikkei Home in September of 2010, and I have been blessed for the last 10 years of my, I call it my paid career because there's still the mother and the grandmother part. The last 10 years of my career life in Nikkei Home, it's been very pleasant. So I consider these years the best of my paid working life. Having Kathy as my superior was a big part of that. It has been a privilege to work under her leadership. She is the best director that I have ever worked for. She was my leader, my tutor, and my support. And she helped me grow a lot in my role as a manager. And she has also helped me through a few personal crises. Kathy, we had a most wonderful working relationship, making all the difficult Nikkei Home challenges very manageable. So I thank you for being you throughout all these years. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina. That was very nice and heartfelt. Next, I would like to ask Ruth Coles, the president of the board, to come up and say a few words about Kathy.
Thank you, Jay, for organizing this event and for all the staff who've helped out. Kathy, it's really with mixed feelings that I have come forward to say a few words about you today. On the one hand, it's been a privilege to be the one to really officially recognize your contribution and service to the Japanese Canadian community. On the other hand, I feel a sense of sadness, a sense of loss. I'm thinking that you are retired. Personally, I have known you and worked with you for most of the time that Nikkei Place was underway. You impressed me with your foresight, planning ability, organizational and team building skills, but particularly you impressed me with your compassion and respect for seniors. And to many of you who've worked with her as colleagues or staff, I'm sure you have benefited from her knowledge, her guidance, support, and her caring spirit. Kathy has been through all the ups and downs with us that the organization has faced over time. The last challenge, as already been mentioned, was helping us all through the pandemic, and it's not over yet. And it's brought many demands to all of you and placed us in a difficult position, but she has helped organize and guide us and help yourselves and the seniors through all the changes that we've faced. We admire her as she has done this amidst the personal tragedy she has faced. We are grateful for her courage, resilience, and determination, and for the great example she has set for all of us. But in retiring, Kathy, we're hoping that you're going to be with us for a long time in various ways. You have much more to offer to us. We hope that you will stay close to us and continue to assist us as we move forward. Your leadership in developing services to our seniors in particular has been notable within our own community, but further afield, and we do not want to lose that expertise. There's one more thing I would like to say about you and your contribution, but I know that each of you here will be expressing your appreciation to her in your own way, so we thank you. We had hoped that we would be able to have a larger event to honor you, but that has not been possible. But I would like to convey that many people have expressed their appreciation for your contributions to us all. I know that you will not stay a stranger. We will have a different relationship with you, which will develop and grow as time goes on. So on behalf of Nikkei Seniors Healthcare and Housing Society, its board of directors, and a number of friends and colleagues, I would like to present you with this gift certificate from Rhodes Scholar. It has been said that you are going to go on some journey, so I hope this will help you on the way, and that this will be a way that you can think of us as time goes on. I will leave that here for you. I'll just leave that gift. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. That was very nice. Next, I'd like to ask Naomi Kawamura, the Executive Director of MPF, to come up and say a few words as well. Please.
On behalf of the Nikkei Place Foundation, congratulations, Kathy, on your well-deserved retirement. Many people don't know the instrumental role that Kathy plays behind the scenes at the foundation. She quietly, never taking any credit, does so much incredible work for us at the NPF. When I first joined the Nikkei Place Foundation, Kathy met with me and our NPF accountant, and together we went through all of the finances. We looked at what it would actually cost to run the foundation, how we would get there, what those revenue streams could look like. She helped me to think through a path forward. Since then, Kathy has helped Nikkei Place secure numerous leadership gifts and major gifts. She still helps us on fundraising even just this week. And also, as a side, it was a real benefit to me that Kathy was married to my board president, Robert Bano. If I ever needed checks or a contract signed or anything, the staff would say, let's send this through the Makihara Express. Kathy would always make sure that whatever I needed signed or was reviewed got back to me promptly. She also let me vent and troubleshoot. Kathy provided me with real support when I needed it. Personally, I'm also so grateful for our time together. I appreciate your creative thinking. You are always reading something, you saw something, you heard something. You value research to practice. You are constantly learning. You are a real change maker, and I learned so much from you. Nikkei Place exists and continues to exist and is better because of you. I'm so appreciative and grateful, Kathy, to you And also to Robert, you both are so supportive of me personally, of the foundation, in a way that I just cannot express how much it makes me want to cry. So you've touched me in a real meaningful way. In all the ways that you support the Nikkei Place Foundation and in me personally, in so many ways. Thank you, Kathy, and congratulations.
Thank you, Naomi. And it's very good. The next person I'd like to ask to come up is Kara from the Museum and Cultural Center as well. So if you'd like to come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Kathy. Here we are in a small gathering, but I think we can all feel the presence of all of the people who are wishing you well in your retirement. And on behalf of the Board of Directors and the staff at the Nikkei National Museum and Cultural Center, thank you for your dedication, your leadership, and your passion to all of us at Nikkei Place, for all of its parts and all that it has been from its early iterations to where we are today. The care that you bring to all that you do has been instilled in this very special place here at Nikkei Place, and will continue to inspire us now and into the future. That is for certain. For all that you've done for the Nikkei National Museum and Cultural Center, we owe you a debt of gratitude. We thank you, and we see your presence every day when we come into the space. Thank you for your example, and I think that it is certain from some of the words that you have shared with me that we can see that the whole of Nikkei Place is most certainly greater than the sum of its parts, and it's thanks to you and to many who have come before and who will continue this work into the future. Your inspiration and your leadership will continue its impact now and into the future. And I sincerely thank you for all that you've done, and look forward to seeing you back at Nikkei Place in another way, in another form, and another time. So thank you, Kathy. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
So that sort of wraps up all of the speeches today. We did have a couple other things for you, Kathy. Of course, all the societies have come together to have given you some flowers and some gifts. Our staff have signed a big card for you, because we figured your card, a small card, was not going to fit everybody's words of appreciation and thank you. So I know we would love to gather, have talk and reminisce about things, and we can't now. But there's one last thing that a lot of people, I got this from a friend of mine who told me. He said usually people don't get to see the roses while the person can still enjoy them. And so I took that quote today, and I want to use that today and present to you on behalf of the board, on behalf of our staff, MPF, the Cultural Center. We're unveiling a plaque for you today. So if you would like, you would help me. If you would like to stand up, you can kind of.
I'll take the chair.
Yeah, we can maybe move that out of the way. This will forever stay in our home. For everything that you've done, this is a good reminder and nice sort of thing that we wanted to get for you today. So. It is massive. Picture. Yeah, we got his permission.
Isn't that nice? Oh, thank you.
And before we conclude, Kathy, if you want to say a few words.
I'll be very quick.
Okay.
I have one. Okay, so for those that speak Japanese, you can correct me. I have one thing to say. I learned it from a cultural center and museum project in Honolulu, Hawaii. It was a saying that they had, and I looked it up, and I've always felt it resonated. Okay, sorry. Okage-sama de. Okage-sama de. And I think it translates to, I am what I am because of you, and I truly believe that. I am me because of you. So I want to thank you for making me a better person, I grew up in an imperfect childhood and I caused trouble when I was young, but over time, because of everyone, I think that I just become this person who is me. Now about my retiring. I am not the first in my family to retire in their 50s. Apparently my mom and dad did it too. So I'm following in their footsteps. We like to stop working in our 50s. We get tired, I think. So I am glad I'm going to be doing traveling. I will do volunteer work. I'm already working with the society. I have ideas about, healthcare, about anything. And along the side, I've been painting and I've been writing and I go on virtual tours. I start my next one on March the 22nd. It's through Egypt. So there we go. I try to keep myself busy because my life has really changed in the last several months. I want to let everybody know I thought long and hard about this, but when I say long, thought about this and talked about it, it's been about 2 years in the making. It's just that it all kind of rolled into 2020 and 2021. But that's it, I think. And thank you for the lovely gifts. I love the card. Oh, the plaque is unbelievable. The flowers, the gift certificates, and I'll take part in a cupcake. So I want to wish the new leadership too all the best. Gina and I are really hoping that over time you two will also connect and click, but that takes time. That takes a lot of time, and it's even a bigger challenge this time because Gina came when I'd already been working in the community since I was 23. I've been doing this for forever and ever. So it's going to be a little bumpy, but everybody will help you. Everybody will help you. Like they've all helped me to shape the person that I've become. So thank you. Thank you for all of this. I had a great time.
Okay.
I was wondering. There's something about a photographer, so I was thinking, okay.
I had to give her the heads up, right? I didn't want her to come
dressed in jeans.
Yeah.
Okay, and everyone looks beautiful today. Look at you all dressed up. I'm gonna go over here now.
Okay, thanks, Kathy. I think that is really it. Thank you for everyone that came today and participated, and obviously, sorry, I should also recognize Hi Genki as well, and Megan, they've given you flowers as well, so that's there as well. So that's on behalf of them. So enjoy the day, thank you for coming, and Kathy, enjoy your retirement. I'm sure this is not the last we'll see of you.
No.
For sure.
Just different.
It'll just be different.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I've picked up a few letters, and what I mean by letters is just things for me to remember. I want to learn and experience things, encourage myself, and to discover things. And that's what I have been doing for the last few months, and I think it will serve me well going into the future. I've always been wanting to learn a little bit more, not just from books, but from people, to experience, and that's where all that traveling, the desire to travel, to go to far off places, and even now during the pandemic, I've been experiencing places, in a sense, virtually, that I might not ever go to, because I don't know if I'll ever get to Egypt, so I'm going to do a tour of Egypt. I'm also discovering things all the time. I've been focusing on painting. It's something that I had started about 3 years ago, and I'm trying. It's okay. Not the best. And also writing. I've been doing a lot of thinking and trying to find a voice from within. And so those are my plans. Nothing very ambitious, just fun. And then in there, I'll go do some volunteer work. I will continue working with seniors, continue helping Nikkei Place.
Congratulations, Kathy. Thank you for everything.
Congratulations, Kathy.
Congratulations, Kathy. Enjoy your retirement. Is that good? I don't know.